All right, guys, how you doing? I just wanted to say hello. I'm gonna try not to take up too much of your time because I have got so much awesomeness to throw out at you guys. You probably have seen that I really haven't put a whole lot of posts or anything on Facebook. I've just been, thankfully, very swamped with the new stuff that I'm actually going to be rolling out within the next year. You might have seen that I actually have a couple of trademarks, a few copyrights, all right now that are being filed. And for the past couple of months, that's what I've been kind of doing, just going back and forth, making sure things are kind of getting underway with all those, because I have got some awesome stuff coming out very soon. And it looks like everything is filed, everything is clear and clean, or ready to go. I'm going back and forth with the Trademark Copyright Office, so fingers crossed, guys, that everything's going to work out. But I'm going as far as having, I'm not even going to tell you the rest. I'm not going to tell you the rest yet. There's just a lot of really cool stuff coming out, including, I don't know if you guys saw my posts, but Deadpool. Yeah, he's back. There is an issue 2. I'm not coloring him, but there is an issue 2 coming out. I believe the artwork is by Marat Michaels. At least I'm sure the cover is, but there is an issue 2 coming. But I just want to let you guys know, but I did not color it, unfortunately. But I just want to let you guys know that there is a second printing of Deadpool #1, which I did color, and Marat Michaels is the artist on the cover and on the inside. This, trying to get the glare out of there, sorry guys. This right here is actually the new cover. This is the, I want to say it's the second printing of the first issue. Don't quote me on that, but this is actually the new, I'm just calling it the new cover. This is the Kamikaze cover. I don't believe it's the Kamikaze convention. Actually, it's not the Kamikaze convention, but it is Kamikaze, as you can probably see right up here. Okay, so this is very limited. The printing on this is actually very small, very low. I've only got a few of these left on my website, and I'm only selling them on my website. So if you guys want one, go to jbalkesart.com, go to my store in comics, and then you guys can actually order and get your own copy of Deadpool #1. I'm not gonna lie, he is a little bit on the pricier side. He's not $50 or anything like that, but he is a little bit more than $5, which is what I was selling for when they first came out a long time ago, the original cover. So go and check it out. It's really cool. It's a fun book. If you guys haven't heard about Deadpool, go and Google it. It's a lot of fun. It's just, come on, a Winnie the Pooh vigilante, really. But so yeah, so that's out. I'm kind of pushing and promoting that. Something else that I'm promoting are the sketch colorings. Now, I don't know if some of you guys have seen the post or even know what the hell a sketch coloring is, but what it is, it's a black and white sketch cover of any comic book. So those variant covers that Marvel, DC, Image, whomever, Zenescope, whomever make, those black and white covers, that's what I'm talking about when I say a sketch coloring. So you bring any of those up to me, any of these black and white covers from any comic book, any universe, doesn't matter, and I will color it up right there on the spot for you for only $5. Now, I'm only doing it for $5 because this is my 5-year anniversary of sketch coloring. I started calling this sketch coloring 5 years ago at Wizard World, Texas, and it's one of the best things that, I'm just extremely excited. As you know, a lot of colorists, we don't really do sketches necessarily. Some do, don't get me wrong. A lot of colorists don't do sketches because we just really haven't picked up a pencil in so many years. But this is my way as a color artist to actually do a sketch, which is kind of cool. So, like I said, you bring me up anything black and white, and I will sketch color it up for you right there on the spot, at the show, at the signing, wherever I'm gonna be. Excuse me, losing my voice a little bit, so I do apologize if you can't really hear me that well. What else was I gonna say? Oh, at the conventions also, starting at Wizard World Chicago, or possibly even San Diego Comic-Con coming up, in just a couple of weeks, I'm actually going to be selling some sketch colorings right there. So if you don't have any black and whites, I'm going to have some sketch colorings right there on the spot that you can pick and you can just take them home and all that kind of jazz. Enjoy them, frame them up. So I will have sketch colorings back with me at all the shows. I think starting definitely in Chicago, possibly in San Diego. I'm not sure. I've only got a 4-foot section, so I don't have a lot of space there. What else? Like I said, guys, I have a ton of awesome stuff coming out. So like I said, the $5 sketch colorings, please bring them up. You guys also know you can bring up anything black and white, and I'll color it up for you. It'll probably be a little more than $5 depending on what it is. But I do 11 by 17 prints, which I also always have at me at the conventions. I can do black and white posters. I can do T-shirts. I can do I've done action figures. Like, I've actually colored with marker action figures. Really awesome. What else? Anything black and white. I don't care what it is. Just bring it in. And as long as the markers will stick to them, I got you covered. I will definitely color it up for you. I have no issues with that whatsoever. With exclusives, actually, before I go to that, I also said that I haven't put, some artists haven't put pencils in their hands in a long time. Well, guess what? I'm changing that up for myself. I'm going way back in the day when I first started, well, I shouldn't say first started drawing, when I really got into comic books, and I found my favorite artist, Stephen Platt, Tom McFarlane, Jim Lee, Mike Turner, when Mike first started. I followed his career. I mean, just awesome. Y'all know. But all those guys, I love the detail. I've always loved that kind of detail. Well, I'm going back, and I'm actually going to start doing some illustrations. Yeah, it's going to be very cool, guys. I've already started kind of doing some full-fledged commissions for people, where it's fully colored and everything. I'm very super stoked about this. I haven't drawn anything in many, probably 10 or 12 years where I've sat down and actually drew something. So I'm pretty stoked about this. I'm pretty happy about this. And hopefully in the very near future, you'll be seeing, actually starting in Chicago, you guys are going to start seeing my own artwork that I'll be selling as prints. So kind of cool, kind of nervous a little bit, because like I said, I'm really haven't dipped into that yet, and I'm kind of, a little nervous, but it'll be cool. It'll be really cool. And also, what I was saying with exclusives, if you guys have never heard of comic book displays, what that is pretty much, kind of give you a very quick lowdown, or lowdown of what CBD actually is. They're frames. So originally, his guy's name is Dave Music. He came up with this concept of actually framing comic books, prints, all that kind of jazz. Pretty much anything that's comic book related, he wanted to have some kind of a frame for, and readily available in different colors and all that kind of jazz at any time. So he came up with this thing, with this frame, that you can put the CGC books in like this really cool, nice frame, because you really can't find frames for those CGC books, and a lot of people are looking for them. Well, he went a little bit above and beyond that. He also made the frames for the ungraded comic books, so just your regular comic book frames, and also made 11 by 17 print frames. Now, what makes this also really cool is that there's a lot of different colors that he has. So not just black, not just red, white or red or purple or whatever. He's got a lot of different colors, and you can almost make any single color that you possibly want. And he does exclusive for shows and all that kind of stuff. Well, I have my own exclusive now. Yeah, it's really freaking cool. So I'm going to have this exclusive. It's called Galaxy Black. I wish I had it here to show you guys, but I should have it next week, and I'll do another one of these vlogs, and I'll show you guys physically what it's going to look like. I'm the only one that's going to be selling this Galaxy Black version. So if anybody wants one, I'm going to be having some pre-orders, and I'm also going to have some readily available starting next week. And I'm going to have them in the regular comic book ungraded size and 11 by 17. You'll see them, don't worry. I'm going to have a lot of them at Chicago Comic-Con, or I should say Wizard World Chicago, in about a month, next month. So don't worry, you'll be seeing a lot of them. And but yeah, I will have those readily available. You'll see them on my website. I'll be posting them on Facebook and of course on Twitter. And yeah. So, like I said, a lot of really cool stuff. That's only just a little bit of the stuff that I have going on, but it's a lot of really cool stuff. I know I've kind of kept you guys for about 9 minutes now, trying to keep it a little interesting. And I do also have some sketch coloring prints that I'm going to be selling on Facebook very soon. Well, I'm going to post them on Facebook, but very soon I'm gonna have these. I'll show you one of them. Really cool. So this is actually a baby doll from Sucker Punch that I colored into Harley Quinn. Really cool. Really cool. The camera just really doesn't give it all the oomph that it should have, but It looks really cool up close. It really, really does. And just so you know, that would look really cool in the Galaxy Black 11x17 exclusive frame that I'm going to have from Comic Book Display. Just saying. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I will definitely see you guys next week. I'm going to post. I'm going to have a lot more stuff coming up in the near future. And yeah, you guys take it easy. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.